We've been married 30 years and we work together. And people often ask, how do you do it? And there's a simple but yet profound method that I came up with. And I talk about this usually in our talks. If you've seen us at a conference or anything in that nature, my purposeful pathway, it's called the A.R.E.A process. And we're going to talk about that right now. So the A.R.E.A process is really 4 areas. It's the A, the R, the E, and the A. The first A is aspirations, expectations. Right. Aspirations, roles, expectations, and then appreciation. Mm-hmm. I was going to start this week off, since it's a Marriage Monday, and our bankable connection is how we connect to each other through our marriage. So for our marriage to work, especially like in business and things like that, you got to have aspirations. Aspirations is kind of like dreams, the overall goal. We want to take time just to enjoy each other and, enjoy life with each other. Mm-hmm. That's one of my aspirations. So we come up with different ways, different streams of revenue, streams of income, to where we can actually take time. And like, I went to see my mother today, and I didn't have to be locked down to a job. Now I had to go by the business and do the business, but I could actually jump in the car and then drive 2 hours away just to help them out, and then come right back. If I was locked down on somebody else's job, I would either have to take off work, or, they'll be like, no, you can't do that.
Denied.
No, I need you on the floor. I need you to process my thing. I need you to make my dreams happen for me. So your aspirations, what's one of your aspirations?
Traveling with you, dear.
Traveling. So one of our goals for this year is to go all 50 states. The next part is actually one of the key elements. The next 2 are the key elements to making everything work. But first off, before the expectations work, you got to set your roles. Roles are kind of defined as what you're good at, mm-hmm. what I'm good at. When we take our strengths, finances wasn't my thing. And this is a financial genius right here. So
we've been doing pretty good. I'm not saying I am the expert, but we do pretty good with it.
Yeah, and like if she has an idea, usually if I can catch that idea, I can help it happen. I can
back me up, babe. Thank you.
It becomes.
I'm the visionary. You're the implementer.
Sort of, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But we can see it come to fruition when there's a vision there, when there's a vision laid out, or aspiration, really. And I'm good at things. Sorry. I'm good at some things, and she's good at others. Why not make those things work for the common good of both of us? Mm-hmm. Instead of me trying to do everything, or she's trying to do everything, there's some things that she can delegate without a problem. And there's some things that, I can think of, like talking in front of the camera, just setting it up and just start talking. That's something I don't mind doing. I don't have a problem with that. Yep. Most of the time, if it's something I like to talk about.
Exactly. Because with me, we about to have a script with some bullet points. Okay? So
the next area after that in the A.R.E.A process is expectations. So if you have your roles, established, I'm good at this, I'll do this. You're good at that, let's make that happen that way. You set the expectations. Where the problem comes in is when roles are not defined. Well, first off, you don't have any common goals that you're working towards. People just letting life happen. Another thing is there's no roles defined. If we're going to make these happen, then if we're both trying to do everything all at the same time, nothing gets done. But if there's someone who, say, she likes to cook, and I like to do something else, why not make it where she cooks and I do the dishes or something like that? Make it work. Whereas we have a expectation or something like that, we both sit down and lay out the expectations. Okay, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you're cooking. Tuesday, Thursday, we go out.
Hey, why you use that example? I have not cooked a day in our marriage, maybe 2 days.
That was just an example.
Okay.
I'm just saying, you just lay out the expectations. How about that?
Okay.
That way, strengths are showcased and you move forward without as many setbacks as me trying to make financial things work for all of us when I'm not good with finances. Mm-hmm. Okay? Or that. And the last thing, one of my favorite things is appreciation. Showing appreciation. Speaking the love language. My wife's love language is, you want to say it?
Yes.
No. Her love language is acts of, not acts of kindness, but
service.
Acts of service. So if I want to touch her heart, I have to pretty much do things that would really make a difference for her. Me just rubbing her back and being like, man, you did a good job today. That's all nice and good, but she probably doesn't care. So, but there's 5 love languages that most people, from Gary Chapman's 5 love languages. Mine is, I'm a touchy-feely person. So this right here shows me, oh, my wife loves me. But me doing that for her, even though that's my love language, me doing that for her, it's not speaking to hers. So, and if she went out and washed my truck, thanks, that's, she might be thinking she's doing something, but if she can't show appreciation in the way that I accept it, that touches me, then she's doing something, but she's not doing something that really would be impactful for me. And a lot of marriages when they first start, when we first started, we both have on masks and everything. Little thing that she does that really gets on my nerves, it just kind of, oh, that's so cute. She chews so loud. And then after a while, those same things that she's always done really just gets under the skin, and then you're fighting. Then you got people getting a divorce because dishes were left in the dishwasher. You don't ever do this or you don't ever do that, because they're not really showing appreciation that the others accept. Mm-hmm. So that's pretty much that whole area process. Once you have these areas down, once you have your aspirations, you're working towards something. And then I have my role defined and her role is defined. And then we expect this to come over there. I'm gonna do my part, and you do your part, and we should get this results. And once she does her part, man, let's celebrate by doing this, or I do something a little bit special on the side because I think you did an awesome job in what you did. Then we have a perpetual cycle of happiness and trying to get things done so we can get more rewards. And when that momentum is going, you know, we're a dynamic duo. You can't stop us.
Unstoppable.
Yeah. So I'll say it one more time. How we're making things work, in my opinion. We have our aspirations. We have our roles defined. We have expectations of which each other's, you know, what we do. And we show each other appreciation pretty well. I'm happy.
I'm happy too, dear.
And it's been, like I said, 30 years.
Yep. 30 lovely years.
Yep. And one of my favorite things is tomorrow. We're having tea.
Tuesday.
All right. So, see you tomorrow.